4, 3, 2, 1.
Cue music.
This is Movies First with Alex First.
The hunt for power, respect and achievement are the cornerstones of this biopic on the emergence of Lyndon Baines Johnson in the wake of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Rob Reiner directs the film written by Joey Hartstone, which was on the blacklist in 2014, that being an annual US survey of the most liked motion picture screenplays not yet produced. The story pivots around, at the time, a contentious civil rights bill that would afford blacks and whites equal rights. After the slaying of the president, continuing JFK's intent would put LBJ at loggerheads with powerful long-term Senator Richard Russell, role filled by Richard Jenkins, a hitherto Southern ally. The ongoing dialogue between the pair is one of the mainstays of this picture. So too the combustible relationship between Johnson and Bobby Kennedy, who never wanted his brother to appoint LBJ as vice president. Woody Harrelson is a good choice to portray the irascible Johnson, who could readily straddle the requirements of the job, bluster and bombast, as well as inspirational rhetoric. There are a number of examples of that peppered throughout the movie, in close quarters and in his inaugural address once anointed to take over the reins of power. What doesn't work quite as effectively are his episodes of vulnerability, where he doubts himself and questions why he isn't loved. To me, they just didn't ring true.
You're listening to Movies First. For more, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
Jennifer Jason Leigh presents as a tower of strength, support and comfort as his wife Lady Bird, and I would have been quite happy if a little more would have been made of that role. Michael Stahl-David lacks gravitas and at times comes across as a petulant child when channeling Bobby Kennedy. The picture intersperses archival black and white footage with a representation of the drama and heartache of the time. LBJ the movie spends a good half an hour or so establishing Johnson before the fateful shots ring out. Thereafter, it's about his ascent to power and his attempt to get a widely unpopular bill passed. I wasn't familiar with the politics of the day, so I found it instructive, if not totally absorbing. LBJ scores a 6.5 to 7 out of 10.
You've been listening to Movies First with Alex First. Subscribe to the full podcast at Audioboom, Stitcher and iTunes, or your favourite podcast distributor. This has been another quality podcast production from Bytes.com.